What's going on with this? I hope it's been recording the whole time. Come on. I'm going to Designs to download the one that we did, so I can upload it. JPEG. Whenever you're going to be using a design from within Command, you need to download it first to be able to upload it someplace else. If you click share, it's going to give you half of an image. You really don't want that. So you, oh, shoot. So I'm going to now place this, browse. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. So once you upload an image, you have to click on it for it to go in there. Save. All right, so it's not showing me right now, but if I click the eyeball, oh, come on.
I guess this is why you use Canva.
Yes, this is
But you have to
exactly.
pay for Canva, right?
There is a free version.
There is a-
Yes, yep. So the free version does a lot. I pay for it. I don't like to pay for a lot of things online for like services. I will absolutely pay for it year after year after year. I love Canva. It is the easiest graphic design software I have ever used. It's not photo editing. It's literally placing things and like making it look nice on the screen. I love it. Let me try this again. Image. Let's save. There we go. So if this was an event, I could have event information in here, but this is the pop by, so I'm just sending this. And then I'm going to put in a, can put in a text box below to send a message to them as well. Text. Happy 4th of July, yay. Save. Done. And then maybe even a legal footer at the bottom. And this could be the email that I want to use. If I want to see what it looks like as a client, this is what my client will see. That's much nicer than this Google Duck right now. So I'm going to save this again. I'm going to go back into changes. Oh. There's a lot of things I need to edit within the profile before it'll let me save, so I'm not going to continue with this particular email. I'm just going to X out, discard. Go back into my smart plan. I'm going to finish up group client by clicking group client event. Place this. Say this is it. Got it. Let me edit in here. Changes. And then it'll be the text message, which I can change to fit my event. And now, as long as you know what events you're going to be having throughout the year, you can create another smart plan from this for that second event. And adding it to you're gonna add the task to start this particular smart plan. Because we can't just say this is going, we could calculate, well, it's gonna be this many days out, but it's gonna take a lot of work. It's easier to put a task in saying, start smart plan now, and going in and starting it now. And that is a full 36 touch. Questions?
Two, one, how do you assign your contacts to the 36 touch?
So that's a good question. Once you are finished and you've saved it,
Can you assign your contacts? Because that whole thing that we did 36 touch, that included all of the.
so all the 36 touch are the smart plans. Those are gonna be actually a total of 26.
Right, okay.
And then you're gonna create the tasks to
Right.
start other smart plan, or either
Right.
smart plans or an activity for you to do.
Okay.
So how come it shows the 36 touch, but all the smart plans that are
Right.
inside the 36 touch on that screen? Is that just,
So these are the original smart plans, and it's pulling from them to go inside. So you could assign people individually to each of these smart plans if you wanted to.
it's
Right.
always gonna show all the content?
It will, yes, it'll always show it.
But 36 touch encompasses all the ones.
It does, yep.
So you only have to add them to the, sorry.
Yep, you just have to add
Yeah,
them,
my question.
only add them to the 36 touch, and
Okay,
it ends up adding them to all of them.
okay, so
So you click the person in the square to the right, and this is where you can start adding people. And you can search by name, or you can do it by tags. If you want to add everybody, you can just scroll through, start adding everybody.
so now my 36 touch is showing one person because I'm the only.
Right,
contact in there.
yep.
Which means I am now enrolled in all those 25.
It'll be the first one. I think you had promote your app as the first one. And then it's gonna wait a day. And then it's gonna do the next one. It's going to wait. So yeah, it'll eventually get through all of them.
Okay. But of course, the bi-weekly, it's only gonna do.
Yeah, it'll do once. It's
one,
gonna add,
and
yeah.
it'll Do it again. Okay,
So if you're already added to a smart plan, it's not gonna add you again, or it's not gonna add your client again.
okay,
We don't have this set as repeat, because it doesn't need to repeat. The ones that will repeat automatically do it inside already.
So if you're farming two different neighborhoods, for instance, right, you really need two different 36 touches.
Yeah, you could, I would. It'll be better for marketing purposes, because then you can specialize it for those specific neighborhoods.
As opposed to trying to mix and match.
Yeah. Because you can have a pretty generic one if you wanted to. You could have, honestly, you could have all of the pre-made KW ones and then have everybody on that, but then you have specialized events for the neighborhoods instead. That's what I would do.
now, I know you just added an email to that event thing, and do you have time to just show, like, if you just wanted to do a email holiday thing, like how quick?
Oh, just like a campaign, like a mass email?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
One holiday.
Yeah.
One email.
Let's do a holiday email. So to do a holiday email, I'm gonna go to campaigns. And click create campaign. And I'm gonna choose email. Now, I could have done something like I made the graphic inside of designs for the holiday. So it's the same way of creating that email. They do have some templates for it, and we're gonna see some templates. So I'm just gonna call this holiday, and this is gonna be brand awareness. It's gonna ask you, where do you want to run this campaign from? Command email or MailChimp?
Okay.
We're gonna choose command email. We get 5,000 free emails a month. So if you need more, you can get more. I think 5,000 starts off pretty good. So I'll click create campaign. It's gonna ask me what the campaign name is. It's gonna be holiday. What account is it gonna come from? It's gonna be this email account. It's gonna ask you for a list. So what the list is you're gonna create a list. And you can choose everybody in your contacts if you want to, and just call it all. So I'm creating a list. I'm gonna call it all. And then I'm gonna select all. It says 78 contacts selected. And I'm gonna confirm it. So now I have a list that has all of my contacts on there.
Okay.
Now, next time you come through, you can just choose all and it selects them all again.
Oh, great. So if you've added people.
Right.
Okay.
The name is what's your name gonna be and what's the reply to email address. Subject email is gonna be happy. Then it's gonna ask me to select the content. So when I select design, these are designs that I have made already, or I can do KWRI templates.
And where would you import from if you did one from Canva?
Canva,
How do you import?
yeah, this is a good question. So what you would do is you would go into the designs area
Mhm.
and there's where you can upload the photo, like I uploaded that 4th of July, it's the same spot.
Okay.
So like here's a Thanksgiving 2021, so that was one specific holiday. Let's see here. Protect your credit, luxury. Happy holidays, here you go.
Would you have it all there?
I just, yep,
Oh, see it, okay.
yep.
All right.
And it brings it in the template and it gives you content, dear, and then it's automatically filling in the contact first name. Then it gives you a little message, happy holidays, first name, and then your name. Your info, I'm gonna click the eyeball to see what it will look like in reality. That looks pretty good, I like that. Okay. It won't let me save it because I don't have a license number in here. So, see, agent license, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna delete it.
Where does it get all this contact stuff from? You added
In
it
your marketing profile,
Your marketing profile,
Yep.
which is.
under,
You can finish first.
yeah,
In command.
yeah, it's in command. Okay, I deleted that. Why is that? So it says edit your marketing profile or delete the film. Okay, I did delete it. I'm just gonna delete all of this for a second. Okay, it's not gonna let me because even though I'm deleting it. How many goes down here? There we go. It's not gonna let me go any further. Because I don't have a license number in here, I can't go through with it. But you would choose this. And then. Go away. Oh, maybe it will. Then I'm gonna click the send button. And it's gonna send out for me.
Oh, so.
I can also schedule, but
Can you schedule that?
scheduling, last time I used scheduling, it didn't work correctly. I don't know why. I hope they fixed it. You know what? I might just make it to myself to see if scheduling works. So I'm gonna change this list to me. And then what is tomorrow? You know what? I'm just gonna have it send it to me at 4:50. Oh, 2 hours from now. Okay. So this says it's scheduled and it should send me an email.
Okay, so you can't set that up as part of your smart plan.
Ye-
You have to do it
No,
individually.
so you can have emails inside of smart plans, but you need to think linearly of when it would go out. And it's not gonna work every time for the same person. Because you're gonna add people at different times. So if you were to have a holiday email in there.
Yep.
You'd have to have a totally different smart plan for that specific one,
But
because
you
they
could-
don't just come in.
Okay, but you could create, so it wouldn't be part of 36 touch,
It would be a different smart plan.
it'd be a different.
Yeah,
smart
you could create one.
Okay.
So yeah, you could totally create a holiday smart plan and have
Oh,
emails
I
go out
see.
and just start it whenever you want to, like right before the holidays, and have a task to tell you to do that.
So can you do a holiday smart plan and do like 8 different holidays?
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
have a design for each one and it'll
Yeah.
automatically send to.
yep. The hardest part is the timing on it. Because you can create the collateral to put in there, you can create the list and the messaging, but you need to know, I need to start it on this date for it to go out accurately. So if I were to do a Christmas holiday message,
Mhm.
I would say, let's do the whole week of the 5 days before Christmas.
Yep.
I'm gonna call it the 5 golden rings or whatever.
Yep.
So the first golden ring, or no, whatever, partridge in the pear tree. The first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. So on day 1, I know how far do they go? 12 days? 12 days of Christmas? Yeah, 12 days. So I'm actually gonna do 12 days of Christmas with Christmas in there as the last day. So 12 days before, I think on day 1, I'm gonna send this email,
Okay,
but I have to delay it a day 2.
okay,
So on day 3 or day 2, it's gonna be this on the second day of Christmas. Then day 4 on the day 3, third day of Christmas, 4 and so on and so forth. So you have to count backwards that way linearly to your actual goal. So
okay.
you would find out from 12 days before Christmas is what day,
Yep,
and then start it on that day.
okay,
That's what I mean by that.
okay.
So linear thinking is a lot harder. We're not used to linear thinking. Our thoughts are everywhere all the time. We're in different spots. It doesn't make a chronological sense at all. So it's hard for us to go, okay, day 1, this has to happen. Day 2, this has to happen. We can think on the 17th, that has to happen, but on the 24th, that has to happen. That's normal to us. So when we would be really grateful if we had that calendar to say, okay, on the 24th, this is going out. On the 1st, that is going out. So if you're listening, KWRI, calendar integration would be fantastic into Smart Plans.
So you can do it that way, or a week before a holiday that you want to email to everybody, you do a campaign
Yep,
and set it up for the day it's gonna go
yep,
out.
you could.
Okay.
Absolutely. Any other questions? How are we feeling about 36 touches?
Fantastic.
A little bit better after realizing at least 25 of those touches are automatic for you now?
Mhm.
And you'll just get a notification saying, oh, call this person. That's all it is. Okay, call them. Hey, how you doing? Good. You want to buy or sell a house? You want to sell? Yes. It's going to sell in an hour. And it does.
What about birthdays?
Birthdays, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's not part of 36 touch, is it?
It is.
Okay,
Birthdays are a special case because KWRI does have the ability to use a calendar and say 5 days before this person's birthday, you're going to do this. And it's usually like a text message saying, hey, your birthday's coming up. Are you doing anything special? And then 3 days before this person's birthday, you're going to do a social media post. A day before, you're going to send them a happy birthday text. Day of, you send them a happy birthday text. And the day after, you're sending a how was your birthday text. So those are several touches right in there. And that's already programmed in. I don't know why they didn't give us the ability to be able to do that.
as a smart plan,
As a smart plan, yes. That's what the birthday smart plan does.
okay.
It's actually like 3 touches, but
Seems like a lot.
it takes 17 touches for someone to go, yeah, I think I heard that or saw that. So it's not too bad. When you think you're doing too much, you're probably doing just about right or less than what you should be doing.
So I was trying to add a signature to the logos area to use on email that you would send out
Okay.
in the templates. But it seems like when you go to import it, it has to be in PDF form,
Okay,
and when you cut and paste it, it's not in PDF form. So what's your best recommendation to convert that, or how do you do that to use it on?
I would probably, if you're gonna convert it, I would go on to Google and search free converter to
That's what I was doing.
PDF.
I did it that way. Okay, I didn't know if there was.
I actually use Acrobat or Adobe. I pay for that too,
Right.
because I use it often enough to be able to justify
I
it.
know my daughter.
Yeah, so I would use Adobe and export it as a PDF.
Okay.
It's odd that they wouldn't let a JPEG in. That's very strange.
Because you want your signature on there,
Mhm.
obviously, so.
Thank you. I gotta move
All
to
right.
the next.
Thank you guys for coming. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Okay.
Email me, text me, call me.
And I think Canva works the same way, you have to PDF Canva.
I'm sorry?
You have to use, do the same thing on Canva.
Yes.
Make a PDF. It makes
Yeah.
sense in print. to learn how to-
Yeah, you could save it in Canva as a PDF if you wanted to.
Okay.
Because that you can import it in and then, yeah, save it as a PDF.
Okay.
Make sure it's like a flyer though, something that you can print because it'll give you a PDF option. All right. Stop share. Thanks, Jan, for coming, and we will see you later.